Come on, everybody.
Oh, come on.
It's that Tyll.
Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. Ed Tyll's on. Ed Tyll's going nuts. Michael, where are we speaking to you from today?
That is such an infectious song. Now I've got an earworm for the rest of the day, maybe the week.
You know,
it's the Ed Tyll Show. Oh my goodness!
You can't vax your way out of that. There's no vaccine for that infection. I'm an infection. You can't stop. Oh, May 10th is going to be a great day. It's one of the reasons I invited you here today. May 10th over in Indian Harbor Beach at the beautiful Irene Canova Pavilion. I'm so honored to perform.
Historic.
It is historic. It is, yes. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I get a little historic from beans. Will get me a little historic. So I have to be careful. I don't eat them every day.
They have a shot for that now. They have a shot for that, but I'm not sure.
I can't eat them every day. I get addicted to Taco Bell, and then I have to go into rehab to get off the good stuff.
Well, now, a question for you. Is that anywhere near the ocean, the pavilion?
This is on the ocean. The sand is in the parking lot. It's an amazing garden spot on North America. It's so beautiful. The inlet there, the beautiful, my favorite, Bizarro's Pizzeria is right there. So you're doing comedy. You're having a slice like 15 seconds after you get off stage. It couldn't be better. It's Nirvana for stand-up comedians. Well, somebody's going to put a stop to it. You bet. After we're going to have an ordinance against us because it's so much fun.
Wow.
May 10th. Look,
Fantastic.
It starts easy to make the gig. Wednesday, May 10, 2 p.m. in the afternoon, right after lunch. Nothing could digest that healthy lunch you have better than the Ed Tyll and Matt Nagan will be there. Comedian Matt Nagan, New York superstar Bob Bell. It's going to be an incredible afternoon. So anyway, that's happening. And how do you get tickets, people say? So easy. edtyll.com. Hit, strike, press, click the tickets button. It's right there. The ticket button couldn't be bigger. You could press your forehead to your iPhone and order your tickets. We could mind meld. Yeah.
For this action-packed 3 comedy stars, it's got to be $100 a ticket, right, Ed? I mean,
should be $500 to be honest with you. Now that you mentioned the way you said that, it should be $500, but really it's $20 a ticket. It's a steal. I mean, you know, if you're under 60, be careful in that room. We're going to be talking about you. This is age. You know, I wanted to call the show Age Discrimination just to provoke the whole society to come down on me. But I wanted to say, but it's good age discrimination. We love a 60-plus crowd, 65 really to make sure you're okay. You're on probation, 60 to 64 with us. Once you get to the...
Ed,
yeah.
Ed, who didn't love the Golden Girls? Every one of those. Blanche, Rose. Oh my gosh!
Right.
Hey,
listen, my VHS collection still has them on top. I still have the handwritten Avery label. You know that old Avery label still says Golden Girls in all capitals. I wrote it in all capitals with an exclamation point from my mom. I used to loan it to my mom with the exclamation. Oh, this is the good one. It's got the exclamation on it. So I love the Golden Girls. Sadly, I was unable to date any of them at the time. That is one of the great regrets that they were available. They were available as a cluster and somehow got away from me. I don't know.
Okay, so help me out here. I just thought about this. Of you 3 comedians, which Golden Girl? Dorothy, Blanche, Rose,
that's
even
hilarious.
Sophia.
Right.
Now, which one of y'all are you 3?
Well, that's it, right? Bob Bell would have to be that little one, the little old one. Who's the little old? Sophia, right. Now,
Sophia from Italy.
That's it. Now, from what I understand, that actress was much younger, but she pulled off that elderly osteoporotic, kind of figure that you cut when you're not really bent over yet, but any second, your spine is going soft. So,
she
Bob
was
Bell.
the youngest. She was the youngest of all of them. What a great actress! Yes.
Now I don't know where you get a man to play B. Arthur, but you have to. You can't put that on another woman. You have to get a man and then just put the makeup on, and you got B. Arthur, I think.
Well, is that you or is that Negan?
Matt always looks better in a wig. Every time that comes up, he always wins out. Now he will. I don't want to give away too much of the show. And as you know, everybody has an opinion about comedy, right? So Seinfeld, in one of his many, many, many videos about comedy, says, never tell your friends about a new idea you're working on stage until you've done it, you like it, only then can you mention it. So I violate that rule all the time and violated it at my own peril yesterday. So yesterday I say to somebody, hey, Matt Negan does a great female character that he calls Allison, and she's whiny and annoying, and it's a great character, I said to this person, to sidle up with our, senior girls, senior gals. We're in there for the senior gals, and Allison could be a generational support system when she gets up there and goes nuts in defense of them. She loves them. She's sticking up for them at every supermarket counter face-off and every lost set of keys and who took them. And, Allison will blame people with you. Instead of tell you that you're wrong, she'll get on your side. So anyway, I think this is all brilliant. We worked on it for like an hour on the phone. And somebody says, well, I don't know. That may not go so well. Oh! Is that right? So after a huge writing hour with a brilliantly tailored concept, and that might... So that's Matt Negan, right. Matt Negan is up for anything. He's like a paratrooper. He'll jump out of a plane no matter where it is, like me, like Bell. We don't care where you drop us. We just want to jump out of a plane. So
drop a comedy bomb. There we go. Boom.
That's it. So that's it. When we say we're going to blow it up, that could mean we're going to bomb. It's up. We'll find out later. But Matt is a character locked now. Now we got him as Allison with the blonde wig. Fantastic. Now you come to Bell, and Bob is very apocalyptic in his conclusions, in the conclusions that he draws. Like his act, Bob has a brilliant through line, but you have to hang on like a roller coaster to follow it, because he's going to follow his he's telling you something, but you got to hold on. Then when you get there, the explosion at the end is always a Bob Bell treat. So you'll have me, right, talking, I paint pictures of the, Grandma Moses raising her skirt a little, listening to the Rolling Stones. That's a room I want to be in. Show me a gal who wants to, whatever her... I don't want to know why she's single. She talks about that her whole life. She's explained all that to her family. What do I see across the room? I see a beautiful babe ready to dance to the Rolling Stones' Sympathy for the Devil. Ooh, ooh.
There you go.
Ooh, ooh.
Ooh, and what better band to mention? The Stones, are any of them under 80? Oh, yeah, maybe a little bit. But, yeah,
right. They, listen, you said it, my friend. That's everybody in my age bracket, okay, that loved the Stones back then, closes their eyes at night. I don't care if we're 97, 87, 67 IM. It doesn't matter. You close your eyes at night. You think you're them. And if he can dance out there in his 80s or whatever he is, why not me? And that crowd, that's who I want to walk into the ocean at the very end with. When it's all over, I'm not calling any of the authorities. We're just moving into the ocean gracefully at the end. Boom.
How about that? That's fantastic.
so,
So, look,
yeah.
you talk about these your girls. So, are these just random people that live in this area that you're talking about, or is it a group?
Wow, God, do I love the sound of that. Say that one more time. Random girls living in the area. That is my dream that you accidentally stumbled upon. Wow. But no, the answer, the honest, Your Honor, under oath, the answer to that is I can only wish. But no, they're all invited. So far, everyone coming to the show, I believe, has been personally invited by me and the amazing Patricia. I say Pat. I say Pat, and people go, guy, girl, what's up? So Patricia has done an amazing job of introducing the show to people in person, just chatting. I was lucky enough, I still have the afterglow of this one, the fashion show held by the New Neighbors Club a couple of weeks ago is still indelibly imprinted on the cerebellum. I think I said that yesterday to somebody, but it's right there. You can see it on your cerebellum. Go to the mirror. It's written backwards because you're in the mirror, but it's still right there. And I can't get around all those faces. I personally, I made another one of the great words people don't use anymore. I made an entreaty. An entreaty. I made an entreaty to them. I leaned into that crowd with all the sincerity that my pulmonary muscles in there, I mean, my heart was thumping like it was the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl, and I'm calling signals. It was an amazing moment.
That's awesome. So, coming from a fashion show, they're going to have good taste, a fashion sense, a bit of the finer things in life.
What are you? You must be. You must.
Audience for Ed Tyll.
You must be clairvoyant. They showed up so amazingly beautiful. I thought the audience was the fashion show. They couldn't. They couldn't have been sexier. Oh, I had no idea about this, right? Yeah, grandma helping out the grandkids, dropping them off, handing them a bagged lunch, saying a prayer, and watching a rerun of Law and Order. Not what's going on. So they came dressed to the nines, smelled great, Jeanette all over the place, crazy like Charlie and Chloe and all these perfume. It was amazing. It was like being in a room with hundreds of your wild ants. I don't know. You have any wild ants? I had a couple of wild ants, man. They wore crazy makeup. They were going out. They were dancing wild. They were incredible. And this is a room, that fashion show, with like 100 of them. And there was Pat sitting there, Patricia sitting there, the other one sitting on the other side, another one's tapping her foot, another one's snapping her fingers, and there's no music on. They're just buzzing. They were so great. I only had a couple of minutes with them. I was supposed to speak for 1 minute, and I think I did like 3 minutes because I was so enthralled with them. So anyway, that's who's coming on May 10th. A long answer to your question. But May 10th, they are being featured, the New Neighbors Club, in all of their splendor and beauty. And as I said, very sexy gals, but I mean dignified. You gotta say at that age, that is a beautiful combination. A sparkle.
And you know what?
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'm not telling you anything, Ed. A room full of strangers is one kind of audience, but if they know each other, what a great group to be in front of, because everybody has fun. Right. They make fun with each other. They make fun with you. Right. Oh, my God.
Not only that, I'm giving them wine, complimentary wine. I'm getting these babes loaded. Are you kidding? There is no better way to hit with a comedy show than to get that first drink into everybody.